There you go, and it's Rod Iverick from Price of Wealth. And hope you're all doing well. And I've had a challenging couple of weeks, but I'm back on the mend. I fell off a ladder. Snakes and ladders, yeah, going up the ladder, and I fell off the ladder. It's unbelievable. It's a bit of a setback, but the whole deal is to recover and learn from it and move on. That's what I've done. But right now, I'm in a beautiful part of the world. Just going to see whether I can actually show you the name of the place. It's a dam. We're at south west Queensland is where we are right now. And let's just see whether you can see that. That's the name of the dam there, which is Mugarra Dam. Right, so we're it's about 10 or 15 kilometres out from Boonah. It's a little town of basically west of the Gold Coast. Probably about an hour in. So that's the location, and that's the dam behind us there. And I can see a magnificent rock mountain. There's probably a name for that, but locals will probably tell me. Yeah, so this is a bit of emotional time for me, but we're talking about Price of Wealth, and one of them is I'm going to be talking about, right, is health being a really important thing. Yeah, I had a setback with the ladder, but I even had a larger setback. A year ago, I lost my partner. She had a 25-year health battle, and 29th of March. So I was actually in a plane same day that she passed away a year ago. She had a 25-year health battle, right, that she lost 29th of last year. She was 55, and with all of the issues that she had, she tried harder than people often without no issues. Although I'm talking about no health issues. We've all got an issue with mindset, in one way or another. Even if you learned a lot, you've still got an issue with mindset. You try and I just finished a 3-day conference with Grant Cardone, and his premise is 10 times, whatever it is that you're doing, 10 times it. That's what he says. And you'll soon find out what your barriers are. If you're serious about getting somewhere, moving and growing, that's it, 10 times whatever it is you're doing. So, if you're working for the boss and you're getting a 40,000 per annum job, try shooting for 400,000 per annum job, and have a look at what you need to be to get it and do it and have it. That's what his premise is. So you'll probably find you'll have to step up and be something more of what you already know, but step it up. Go and find a mentor and have a look and see what they're doing that is doing that job or doing that goal. So it's all a little bit about that. So I'm at a conference in a few more days, but up with relatives here to spend a couple of days before I go in and do yet another 3-day conference, which is all in about advanced real estate strategies, which is a good place to park your money, or a good place to get education, to have knowledge to park your money, right? It's, as with anything, we could all be experts about, couch real estate experts and all that. However, I practice what I'm talking about when it comes to mentors. I go to the mentors that I've got hands on board, and I'm the student. I'm always willing to learn. Always willing to learn to move me on to where I need to go next on my journey. Right? That's all right. So we'll sign off here right now. But just in a magnificent part of the world. The scenery is absolutely magnificent here. And I'm recovering from a could have been a fatal back injury, and I'm just thankful that it's not bruised and my ego's really been put it back into perspective. I practice what I preach too, because I have tickets for working at heights and all of that. I should know all of the things to know better. Right, but it only took one slip where I didn't take notice of what I already knew, and it just I paid the price and we're talking about price of wealth. So I paid the price of what could really restrict your wealth, and that's up one level, and that's health. Health has got to be number one. You got to look after yourself, man. We all do. We've got to look after ourselves, look out for each other, and make sure that we have good health to be able to go and take on the challenges about wealth. Wealth a tough enough gig for everybody. However, it makes it a little bit easier with mentors and all of that. So so this is just a little short, quick video. Just to I'm overwhelmed with the magnificence of the place, and a bit emotional. It's 1 year. 1 year after my partner passed away, and it was actually on a flight coming from Queensland back to Melbourne. The end of that flight, got home and she passed. So I was on that very day. I was on the flight on the way up, So it's a bit of a remembrance of her story, of which her story in itself was magnificent. A magnificent effort for what was even more challenged than most. Quite proud of her achievements in her life, and it gives me no excuse not to live my life. To do things that are worth it, right? That count. And one of them is that my gig is really price of wealth, and try and my gig is to help people move on to their next level of wealth, and health is certainly got to be number one. Look after that, and then you can do all the other things. All the other things that you don't know who that. Just by you doing that, you don't know who you might help. Because I can say there's some things that come out of left field from people with exactly the same intention to assist and help people get out of the poverty bit, and in particular the mindset of poverty. It's not so much poverty in and of itself, it's the belief of poverty, and that sometimes you can get stuck into being overwhelmed and not realising that you do have other options. However, usually it takes a coach to let you know you get out of your box, get out of your thinking, because that's your solutions are outside your box where you can move forward. So we all need mentors. We all need mentors to move on. So I've had a really big week, both on Grand Cardone, a few days, which is they were just that magnificent peak 3 days, and then also been that anniversary. It's emotional, but also on to celebrate someone's life, right? So it doesn't have to be every day that I talk about it, even though that someone close to you might be close to your heart as well. So that's what we'll sign off, and we'll catch you on the next video. We'll sign off and have a great one.